I received my Hello Keys Smart Key Organizer today. Yeah! And I've been using a KeySmart key organizer for the longest time. I had the original KeySmart, the KeySmart Extended. I had the plastic KeySmart Lite, which was really cool, but it was like very flimsy. And then I decided, hey, I saw this thing called the KeySmart Pro, and it included this thing that I use regularly. It's those little tracking devices where like you can locate your keys or any sorts of objects that you stick the thing on, and you can track where your lost items are with it. But the big problem with this is you have to charge it every now and again, right? So the battery does last only a finite amount of time. So it's like every, I don't know, 30 hours I have to charge this. And also, this is a little long for my tastes. Like the original KeySmart that I had, the original KeySmart Classic was about this long. And then the Extended was about this long. But then this ended up being like really thick. It's way too big now. I think it's like, it defeats the purpose of having something that's like really compact. So while this is like supposedly the sleek, sexy thing that KeySmart makes, and it's like $59.95 for this stupid thing, I think it could be better, right? So I said to myself, I don't need the tracking device anymore because like I know where my keys are. They're usually with me all the time. And if I really wanted to put a tracking device on there, I can put another one of those little gadgets on there that will track my keys for me. So I decided to buy this Hello Keys KeySmart Organizer, and I read reviews about it, and the pictures make it look a little weird, like it's not as nice looking as it could be. And so I was like very skeptical at first until I read all the reviews, and I was like, everybody likes this for some reason. And I saw videos on it, and it still didn't look that impressive until I got it. I opened the box, saw what was inside. Inside there's a free survival tool. Now, this survival tool includes like many different functions on it. It's a metal thing, and it includes a saw blade, it includes a screwdriver, supposedly a bottle opener, which seems to be a little defective because it's not beveled on here, so it's not going to open up very many bottles. It's got some sort of like wrench device, things like that on here. So it looks pretty cool, and a ruler on the top. Now, the organizer itself, let me show you what it looks like, because I feel, after taking it out of the box and looking at it, I feel it is a very well-made product. It looks very high quality. So I was very shocked by that. Like, the pictures don't do this thing justice. It looks really sexy. It's like black and red and silver. And it includes, in there, a comb. So for all you boys out there who like to comb your hair, there's a built-in comb right here. I'm not going to use it that much because I have wavy hair, so if I tried to like put it through my hair, it's probably going to like get stuck in my hair at some point. So on the sides here, there's a bottle opener. So this part here, and I did test it and it works very well. And there's a wrench on here and some other kind of thing. I don't know what exactly it is. Maybe it's another wrench of some sort. But there's also this key hook here. You can attach your car keys to it, or this included carabiner. So you can basically put it in here very easily. Snap it in place. And there, you can hook your car keys to it. I love the size. It looks very strong and sturdy, so I'm trying to bend it now. It's not flimsy like the KeySmart Lite. Included in the accessories are extenders and additional washers. So you can make this as thick as you want it to be to include as many as up to, I think, 36 keys. Was it 32 or 36 keys? There's a little mini screwdriver, so you can turn these screws, open it up and close it up. You get a SIM card opener, and here's something really funny, a secret cash stash. So inside here, inside this little tube, you can put a folded bill, like folded $10 bill or $1 bill, whatever. You can put up to 2 bills in there, roll them up. So you have to fold them in half lengthwise, and then roll it up. So this is what the bill looks like when it's folded up. So basically you fold it in half, and you fold it in half again, and then you just roll it up, and then you basically slot it right into this little pillbox. You can use it for a pillbox also. And this includes a little screw cap on there. And then you screw it in like so. Now, another cool thing that was included was this ultra cool flashlight. Now, if you buy a KeySmart, you have to buy these additional things as like additional cost accessories. So they have things like a flashlight for what, $5 or $10, and this is like $5 or $10. Other things are $7 for these extenders, SIM opener $2. You know, like all of these little things add up. So the grand total price of this Hello Keys organizer is $18.97. That's a great price. That includes so many things for, it's like something for everybody here. So I would say that this looks like a superior product to KeySmart. So I'm going to attach my keys on here. We're going to see how they fit on there and how they look. I'm sure it'll look great, and it'll look a lot more compact than this big old thing, right? So here, if you look at this, why are the keys fold up like this, right? So there's a lot of space right here. Look at the space between the key itself and the end of the opposite key. There's just a lot of space right there. My original KeySmart Classic, the keys were closer together, and that's how they'll be with this thing. So I'm going to try it, we're going to see how it is, and I'll be right back to show you. Hey, we're back, and so I put my keys on this thing, on the Hello Keys, and here they are. Look how small this thing is. It's like compact now, really compact. Now I discovered that in order to line up the keys properly with this little key hook thing, I had to leave the comb in there. So that provides a first like nice level right there on the bottom level. And then I got a washer between the keys. So I put the keys on there, and one of my keys was a little thinner than on the other side, so I needed an extra washer on that side. Now when you tighten the screws all the way, you're not going to be able to pull the keys out. So I had to like loosen the screws just a little bit on each side, just a little bit, just enough, so that I can then swing the keys out. So you'll have to do a little bit of adjusting here and there, and then you'll get your keys to swing out nicely and smoothly. Now, the big thing is, I did read some reviews about how some people's Hello Key organizers, like basically these parts like loosened up and all the keys fell on the ground and they were like very dissatisfied, so they wrote all these negative reviews. It happens with KeySmart also, it happens with other key organizers, so it's not unique to any one of these key organizers. I mean, that's the way it is. Like if you use a screw that's like too short, like you get all these different posts in here. So if you use one that's a little too short and you've got a screw in there that's not quite tight, then of course this thing's going to just like fall apart. So you have to like use a little bit of logic and connect these things together properly, and then come up with a post that's sturdy and can fit all of your keys. So you'll have to use a little bit of logic. They give you a lot of these spacers, these little black spacers, and you've got this rubber stopper. Now if I can include this rubber stopper in here, I'll bet the keys and the screws here won't loosen up very easily. But unfortunately I wanted this to be as compact as possible, so I omitted these red washer things. So these red washers are rubber, the black ones are plastic, so with the rubber washer you've got a little bit of friction grip with the keys. So yeah, it's definitely a lot smaller, as you see, than this long thing right here. Look at the difference in length. It's like really long compared to the other. This one's really long compared to this new one. And also, look how thick this is. This is like way too thick. So if I took both these parts here and I took them together, it's like a little more than half the thickness of this. You know, like I've got all my keys. All the keys that were here are now on this thing. And this is carbon fiber. It's pretty strong. It's stronger than this thing. And yeah, it's pretty cool. And a lot of people like the fact that there's no name on here. There's no name like Hello Keys etched on here. There's nothing like KeySmart like on this thing. It's like advertisement for the company and stuff. But yeah, without the name, then I don't have to like justify why I purchased from a certain company, right? Like this is like so cool. It's like nondescript. It makes it look not very much like a switchblade, so it looks like you just have my keys together. The big problem with a lot of the KeySmart devices, when I first were using them, I went through the TSA and they stopped me and they said, wait, that's a switchblade. And I'm like, it's not a switchblade, why would I carry a switchblade? I said, it's my keys. And I would open up the keys and they're like, yeah, it's a switchblade. So I had to like take apart and disassemble my damn KeySmart right there in front of the TSA. And then they would let me go through. So they wouldn't let me go through with this. And this was back, I don't know, it was like the first year that they introduced the KeySmart. So it was like the TSA wasn't quite familiar with it yet. Now the TSA is a lot more familiar with things like the KeySmart. So when I walked through and they checked my KeySmart, they were like, so is that a key organizer? So they knew that it was a key organizer. That's pretty cool that they're starting to know things now. So they don't have to like keep stopping you and asking you if it's a switchblade. Now with this thing, the comb, they might think this comb is a switchblade, right? But no, it's actually a comb. So yeah, I don't think they can stop you for this. I think this is a really nice product. I'm going to wrap it up because, yeah, my producer here is telling me, wrap it up, wrap it up. So for $18.97, you get this key organizer. You get these little tools with it. Oh my god, you get so much stuff here. It's totally worth it. If you were to buy the equivalent KeySmart product, it would cost you a lot more. So yeah, this is awesome. I highly recommend it. So if you like this video, slam the like button and subscribe to my channel. Yeah, look at all this mess of stuff you get here. You get a flashlight! Whoa! With batteries! Whoa! And this pillbox / cash organizer thing. Yay! Cool, my secret dollar. Yes! So cool.
Alright, like, comment, subscribe. And
Until next time.
And the next video should be the cruise videos.
Cruise videos.
Bye.
Bye.